Alrighty, here we go to 1138, and here's what's interesting about this. Okay, you know where we are, you know where we're going, and where we're going is another unnecessary trauma shot. Do we need this trauma shot? Like, this bitch been crying for like 10 straight episodes, man. You're killing me. We don't need it. But we do have it, though, whether we need it or not. So we're going on one. 3, 2, 1. Arigato. Arigato means thank you, right? And I also heard Bonnie's name. He's ready to stall some ass. Knock that subbitch out. Take him out. F this guy. Bitch. Get him out of here. Little spider ass bitch with his 6 pincher legs and 2 arms. He is definitely a spider. Spider confirmed. He got knocked the hell out. and they dropped a building on him. They dropped a city on him. Not just a building, an entire ass city. Nothing good. Nothing good. Yeah, everybody's shocked. So does that mean the paralyzing power is gone? I think so. He's been shot up. He's been shot on 3 different islands. He punched him the hell out. That's better than punching a celestial dragon. These are probably Commodores. They got suits with the jackets. Atrocity. Well, I think I'm done. I think I'm going to sit down and take a nap for a while. Well, you know Saturn's pissed. Okay, so you're useless. You're just going to cry. Anybody got anything? Can anybody help us? Are we unparalyzed now? I think we are. Look at that. Yes. We can move. Let's go kick some ass real quick. Yeah. Let's get the hell out of here. Yeah. You better tell that son bitch. I don't know if you can take him or not, man. He's about to do something. You guys need to move faster than this, man. Look, I know Kuma's unpredictable, but I think you're okay. So let's move faster. This is crazy talk. How is this possible for sure? I know one thing. This man loves his goddamn daughter. What is grief but love persevering, right? Seeing him so shortly after downloading his memories has got to be wild. That's why she's crying again, I assume. That and the proof that the body loves her, you know? This is reminding me of season 1 House of the Dragon. When the Viserys, whatever his name was, came in the throne when he was old and busted up. It's given that energy. By which I mean it's a slow walk and you would think it would be tedious, but it's not because it's so dramatic. Same thing here. That music is doing God's work too. Hey, you want to like cut down all that goddamn crying? love the sparks, by the way. I promise you this: none of those sparks are gonna hurt her. She's not gonna get like what is that? I haven't actually had that in years. Static electricity. I haven't been in a position where I've gotten zapped with static electricity lately, but you know, I don't have those kind of carpets anymore. I guess I used to. Oh, Frankie's he's a big softy. Frankie, he'll cry in a heartbeat, man. Can we go? This is very touchy. Don't get me wrong. This is very touchy. Can we go? Yeah, he can't believe it. What the hell? So he didn't do it. So he didn't do it. So had they? I thought the old boy said he would know if you didn't do something. Okay, it was just a. It was gonna be a shutdown switch. Okay. They thought the shutdown switch was the self-destruct switch. Right. Okay. So I guess it looked somewhere, but it wasn't. He's gonna knock you the f out. Get wrecked, bitch. Nope. Maybe it shut down the controlling bullshit. The shutdown must have shut down his orders, right? So he's free to do what he wants. So mental strength, maybe. Huh. You feel any better there, buddy? They still got him under guard. Axe Boy's alright. Well, where is Straw Hat? So they didn't capture him, okay. You report this, they're gonna kill you Darth Vader style. Just know this. Oh, okay. That must be what the title is. Thank you, Dad. Okay. They're killing me with this shit, man. Got the old baby hand. Yep. Thank you for being born. Is this in the manga where they just repeat shit? Where does he do like the same panels? Just put in a couple panels that are the same from previous manga. Because this is, I mean, we've seen this before, right? Now it has been a minute. Like it's actually been about 10 episodes. This was the beginning of his flashback arc. Yeah. But the repetition is starting to get to me. I'll be honest with you. Some of this stuff has been repeated multiple times now because she saw the memories, then they replay it, and then they replay it again, and now they're replaying it again. Yep, show that Bible. I didn't understand. Yep, let me show you this dance. I bet there are people who know how to do the Nika dance, aren't there? I bet it's all over TikTok, isn't it? This is new. We saw his sale. We just never saw his reaction to when they first unfurled it, right? I wonder if he went to Skypiea looking for a cure because they were high tech up there. They might have known a cure, right? It's possible. I think we saw a glimpse of one of his minions there. Alpha, whatever his name was. Yep. You're silly. She never met her mom, did she? I mean, well, yeah, her mom died when she was an infant, so no, she never met her mom. But she finally saw her mom in the memories. I didn't think about that. She was actually able to experience her mom as a person. That's kind of cool. I like that. These guys became the friends, I guess. She kicked their asses so good they became friends. Yeah. Yep, we better work. No can do. I have too much trauma. Look, I'm 6 times your size. It wouldn't work, man. Make some sense here. You're this big and I'm this big. I would rip you to shreds. It just doesn't work. Yep, she finally gets it. Yep, I imagine she's put it together that they were taken from her. She actually got the letters because he remembers writing them, right? Yep, I'm amazed too by cutting edge science. Yeah, Vegapunk sure is a character. Hope you paid that bird. Here we go with show. Yeah, these are all the places they sent people to. I see it this time. I was paying attention this time. I saw the monkeys that are fighting in the weather cloud place. He was a gentle giant, unless he's punching Saturn the hell out. Speaking of Luffy, there's mysterious shit going on with him. He got fed somehow, and now he's gone. Nobody can find him. He's not really one to play hide and seeks either, so I don't think it was his doing. Somebody grabbed him. That dude is buried. Yeah. We're just gonna see Squash Bug down here. Oh shit, there he is. He's pissed. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Get blown away. You're trying to help, and now he's gonna kill you. Because he's pissed. Can we go? Do you mind? We need to get the FI spider geezer. Yeah, no shit he wasn't dead. Who thought he was dead? Did anybody think he was dead? Raise your hand. Well, shit. He even brought his club back. See, we could have left. But no, I guess, it was more important to watch her cry. I get emotionally why that was important. Yep, too bad we didn't leave. Now we're all dead. Yeah. You're gonna kill me anyway, so I guess F you. Yeah. I think it is the power of love. What a dick. Oh boy. He can definitely heal himself. He's got the healing factor. Because he's awesome, that's how. That's why you should have ran when you had a chance, man. If only somebody had thought of that. Yeah. If they died, they had it coming. Because they should have left. Oh, now like others can move. Okay. Spider geezer. Look. That's Sanji's shining moment. We'll talk about that in the rewind. Go to hell already. Yeah. There ain't shit we can do if you can't move. You better hurry up, man. Yeah. Hey, man, she's doing the fireman carry. That's pretty smart. That's why she's my favorite lamb. And she's strong as hell, too. I like that. You'll handle this? The hell are you going to handle? He better have some of those Rick Sanchez attachments or some shit. The hell are you talking about? You going to handle it? Yo, Vegapunk's being judgmental as hell, man. Yeah, you dance with us. You drink our beer, man. Well, those days are over. Yes, you are. You're a company man through and through. That's why I've never liked you. I suppose. Oh, Jesus. Great. That's just fantastic. I thought you meant economic sanctions. Well, shit. Great. That's not good. So he knows about that, huh? Yeah. Awaken an ancient god. We'll talk about that. Yeah, it's interesting. This has some patient issues. Replaying shit we've already seen. They want to get to this cliffhanger, and they only had. It looks like they only had about 15 minutes of material, maybe, so they had to push it to get to the cliffhanger. Maybe the manga did the same thing. I don't know. But also, just it could be anime time. Maybe the amount of time she was sitting there crying and talking to her dad, and everybody just literally just standing in place watching, could have only been a minute or two. Even a minute or two feels like forever. Try that. Go outside and just watch two people talking. Stand there in place, don't move, and watch two other people talk. Hopefully they don't call the police on you. If there's three of you, have two of them go walk a distance away from you and have them just talk to each other. Not far enough where you can't hear them, but not close enough where you can hear them clearly. And just stand there in the sun, not moving, and just watch them. And tell me how long 2 minutes feels. With you just doing nothing but standing there watching them. How long does 2 minutes feel to you? Like it's this probably needs to be a hot take or something in my podcast, because it's such an anime thing. And I think some of it is the problem with translating still photographs, still images to motion. You're going from one medium to another. It doesn't feel, I promise you, it doesn't feel like they're standing there forever. When you've got a panel, like you've got, people are running towards somebody and they stop to watch. And then there's a panel up here, maybe there's three panels. They're running, they stop to watch in the middle panel, and the last panel, maybe they're standing there watching. Then you have a big panel where she's sitting there crying in her dad's arms. And maybe around that big panel, you've got flashbacks of everything she's thinking about. It's all right there in one panel. Okay? And if she's talking, thank you, Dad, and she's looking at him. And then maybe there's a couple other few panels where she's looking at him, he's looking at her. It's probably like that. But if you do that, it doesn't feel like they've been standing there, just standing there watching. I'm talking about Sanji and Frankie and Atlas. Just standing there watching. It doesn't feel like they've been standing there watching for 5 minutes. It's just one panel. But if you did it where you do the thing where you've got all the flashback little images all around them and they're in the center, I don't know if that's how they did it, man. I'm just imagining. Maybe it's like that. That's all one panel, and you can look around and look at all the different flashbacks. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. I remember that. But it shows you what she's thinking. You can sit there, you can look at it as long as you want to, but you don't feel like time's passing because you're reading it at your own pace. So you look at it all, and then a couple of panels later, Saturn comes up, and then he's going to kick their ass. But you can't do it as one panel that you can read as long as you want to in anime, because anime is moving, it's motion. Time's passing, tick, 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 tick. They have to show something happening at all times, right? So they have to show the flashbacks. They can't just do little images. Now, they could do a wide shot of her, their dad, and then do still images representing all these memories. They could do that. Probably be a better way to do it. But then you would only have a 15-minute episode because they want to have this cliffhanger, right? So they show the flashbacks. So they're showing the flashbacks, which makes it feel like they're standing there watching longer. But I think it's an adaptation problem. I really do. Because I've seen this so consistently through all anime that I've watched. Nobody is standing there for 5 minutes watching two other people have a conversation. It doesn't happen. It won't happen. It doesn't feel natural. And so you're left sitting there like, what the hell are they doing? Let's get the hell out of here, right? So then when the bad guy comes back after you had a chance to dig himself out of the hole and walk back over to him, you think they're effing idiots and they deserve to die. Because they could have been in Timbuktu by now. They could have been so far away if they just moved their ass, But it's because in the manga it made sense because it's only one or two panels, right? Anime takes time. It tick, tick, tick. Time is moving the whole time, right? Like you have to, time is passing. That's what I think the problem is. But they're like, let's run over there and then let's stop and watch her cry and talk to her dad. And then Saturn comes back at me, he's going to kill them all. So, they just look like the biggest idiots in the world. And so I really do believe it's an adaptation problem, and you got to fill time to get to the end of the episode. Now, one way you could have filled the time, you could have showed them looking for Luffy. You got two guards. He was just here, and you can show all the wrappers and empty food containers and all this stuff. It's like, well, he was just here. Okay, let's look over here. Let's look down this hole. I'm just not seeing it. That could have burned 30, 45 seconds. There are things you could have done other than just keep the action focused here. And by the way, these idiots are just standing there watching. I don't know, man. It's not a big deal. It does get on my nerves, but I really believe I don't think the manga's like that. I think it's just, they know you can look at a panel for as long as you want to and not feel like time is passing. Can't do that in anime. So I don't know. That aside, the Buster call ain't good. I can only assume Vegapunk has some kind of defense for that, because should know it could come at some time, right? Of course, his Sea Kings were one of the defenses that they've already been destroyed. So I don't know. I hope he has something up his sleeve.